What's up, mister? You gonna do a review? Good luck. What's up, people? So, I'm gonna try something totally different. I'm usually in a very claustrophobic area when I do videos, which is mostly reviews. I'm gonna try to do something different here, and if I can set you up right here. Okay, so I will, in this video, be talking about Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Sorry. As you can tell, I'm a little out of breath because I've been out running around watching that movie, first of all, and then I had to do a lot of errands after that. But this is going to be one of those more free videos, you know, up to the name of the channel. So, I got some Papa John's. These are some cheesy breadsticks, which I've never had before. And, of course, a large pizza. So, your boy is going to be chowing down. Hey, Einstein. Sorry, that was my dog. Your boy is going to be chowing down on some pepperoni pizza from Domino's. I am the master of pepperoni, the conqueror of cheese, the ruler of the crust. Sometimes they don't cut it right. I present to you pizza. Yeah, as you can tell, that's my favorite food of all, ever since I was a kid. So basically, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. The film basically follows Doctor Strange, who suffers the consequences of opening the multiverse left from Spider-Man No Way Home. And of course, it stars Benedict Cumberbatch, sorry. And it was directed by Sam Raimi. You know, it was actually a really good director. Yeah, he gave us the 3 Tobey Maguire Spider-Mans. He gave us Dragging Me to Hell, the Evil Dead series. So, of course, there is going to be a lot of horror elements. This is a straight-up horror Marvel comic book movie. It's the first of its kind that I know of. You know, forget all the old ones, the 90s one like Spawn. Yeah, this is just so unique. This movie was so awesome. And, you know, I don't really have a negative thing to say about it, so spoiler alert. But like I said, this is not it's not going to be like the typical video you see from me. So, you know, I'm just going to delve right in. I'm not even going to say positives or negatives, because again, I don't really have that much negative to say about it. It was freaking awesome. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. It was effing awesome. Benedict Cumberbatch was great. I liked this one a lot better than the first one. I'll just go in and say it. The special effects alone was just mesmerizing. And there was certain parts in this film where you know it was a Sam Raimi directed movie. A Sam Raimi directed horror flick, like straight out of Evil Dead. Like with some of the shots and some of the camera angles. It's just like Evil Dead intertwined with a comic book movie. It was freaking nuts. In Spider-Man 2, he had that scene where Doc Ock, where the doctors was working on him after the chip blew up after that accident, and the hands started killing everybody. Well, you have like certain scenes, not with like a Doc Ock character, but you have certain scenes where, okay, if you know the Evil Dead franchise, you pretty much know what I'm going to say. There was certain camera shots to where Sam Raimi was just free, and he was just free to do whatever he wanted. Again, you knew this was a Sam Raimi directed movie. And of course, and this won't be that much of a spoiler, but because everybody knows every single movie that Sam Raimi does, Bruce Campbell makes cameo appearances. I mean, of course, he was the star of the Evil Dead franchise, and he made a cameo appearance in all 3 of the Spider-Man movies. So, of course, it makes a cameo in this. Bruce Campbell and Sam Raimi are best friends in real life. That's for damn sure. Otherwise, he wouldn't find a cameo for this man to do all the time. That scene alone, I won't tell you exactly what happened. I want you to be like 100% surprised, but that scene alone is pretty hilarious. You know, the comedy tone, speaking of, the comedy tone in this film, it didn't feel forced. Like most of the Marvel movies, they feel forced with its comedy. And this, it wasn't trying. It just rolled off pretty smoothly. And I can appreciate that because like some of the Marvel movies kind of push it and it comes off awkward. Yeah, I could definitely give props to this film. And another thing is Danny Elfman scored this, and it really worked. Danny Elfman, I'm no stranger to his work. He did Hulk. I think he did all three of the Spider-Man movies. I mostly like the old school comic book movies, the Men in Black movies. For Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, the score really worked because this was more of a horror-themed based type of film. Danny Elfman's score fit the horror range what this movie was saying, and it was awesome. It was great. Again, Sam Raimi, he knows what he's doing. Elizabeth Olsen, who plays pretty much, I don't know if I could say this. If you think it's a spoiler, skip this part, but she plays a pretty good villain. It didn't really say that much in the trailer who the villain was. It kind of gave hints, and I kind of figured that it would be Scarlett Witch. But damn, she held nothing back. But the thing about this is they gave her a character trait to where something happens to her, I won't say what, something happens to her that make her like this. But she tries to hold on to what little humanity she has left because you can sense it. You can sense it in a way. But she stole the movie pretty much, even from Benedict Cumberbatch. Even though this was a Doctor Strange movie, she stole most of the scenes, and she was awesome. Even the girl, I forget what her name is, the girl that played the chick that Doctor Strange was trying to save from Scarlet Witch, their chemistry was pretty good too. I don't know what her name is. I do know it was a name that I couldn't pronounce, so win-win there. But the chemistry between her and Doctor Strange, just an all-out story. It just basically follows the events of Spider-Man No Way Home to where Doctor Strange is facing the consequences of the multiverse, of what he did in that film. And it just leaks over to this film. Again, it was a lot better than the first one. And this one stands out pretty well. I know I said I didn't have any negatives about it, but there were certain things that was mentioned to where I heard you have to watch that WandaVision show. And I didn't really think that was fair because I don't have Disney Plus. Not everybody has Disney Plus. They're not available on physical media, so I can't rent them. I didn't think that was fair. There was like certain scenes in this to where it kind of shoved it down your throat. It was like it was saying, if you didn't know this show, then, oh well, that's on you. I just didn't really think that's fair. But other than that, again, that's a little small and minute problem. I know I said I didn't have any negatives, which I don't. I really don't. That's just really small. This movie is awesome. You really need to support it. You really need to go with your friends, your family. I went with my aunt, and we both loved it. We both loved the hell out of it. So yeah, you need to watch that movie. You need to go see it as soon as you can. Don't wait for it to stream. Don't wait for it to come out on Blu-ray or DVD or whatever, although you can support it that way too, because I'm all about, I'm a big 4K supporter. Go see it in theaters. It's definitely worth it. It's definitely worth your time. The experience is amazing. I can't speak for 3D because I stopped going to 3D since the first Wonder Woman came out, but 3D never really did that much for me because obvious. But yeah, it was awesome. And there was one more thing I will say. And some of the trailers kind of ruin this, but I won't say it out of consideration for y'all. But there's some cameos that appears in this that still surprised me. Particularly one, but I won't get into that. But go support it. Just go support it. Bottom line, go support it. If I was to rate this, A-, to put it simple. I'm going to try to figure out some sort of rating system where it won't be so confusing. But anyway, go support Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. It's playing at your local theater right now. So go support it. Thank me later. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go chow down on this. So, I will see y'all later. Thanks again so much for watching this video. And there will be more videos like this. Just depends on when I can get up and around, because it is kind of hard for me, and I'll get into that in another video here soon. But like, subscribe, comment, and share, and I will see you soon. In another dimension, possibly. Peace.